Hey guys, welcome back. It's morning time and I'm the only one awake right now. So I decided to just come outside and have my breakfast out here. All the chickens and ducks, they're all out and they really wanted to share my breakfast. So I did give them some papaya. They love papaya. And I want to do a bit of an overview of our foundation, Limiri Family Foundation, with you guys. Kind of an overview, a look at what we've done and what's going on currently and what's coming up. It's crazy to think that we started this foundation back in February. It's already been like 7 months and it's been awesome. Time has just gone by really fast. But we've been able to do quite a bit in this first like half a year mark, which is exciting. And since you guys are so heavily involved in the foundation as well, like I feel like you guys are just as important of a role in the foundation as we are out here in the village, because we couldn't have done any of it without you guys. So I think I will regularly, maybe every 6 months or so, kind of do like a check-in and just go over things. So I want to do a bit of a recap. I have my notebook here because I was writing down notes and getting organized with everything last night. So I'll do a quick recap of the causes that we've done since February. So I'll just go through them really quick to just refresh my memory and yours, and just like, let's see what's happened in the past 6-7 months. So February, we were able to raise money for textbooks for the 4th grade students at Limiri Primary. Then we were able to do the sanitary pad project for the girls at Limiri. And then it was our first solar light initiative, where we were able to donate 50 solar light kits plus blankets for 50 women in a women's group here in the village. And then it was the dairy goats. So we've done several rounds of dairy goats, but I'll just mention it once right here, where we've been able to donate multiple dairy goats to women's groups around the village. And the dairy goats are to help uplift them so that they can essentially sell the goat milk and also use it for their own consumption as well. So we've done a few different rounds to different groups in the area with the dairy goats. Let's see, then we partnered with another mission group here in Kenya, and we were able to come together with them, and they donated 15 water tanks plus goats to a young mothers group. And then we were able to replace a broken 10,000 liter tank it was at a school, but it also served like the whole surrounding area in the community. It was unusable because it had like a crack in it, so we were able to replace that. Then came the Beehive Community Project, which of course some of these projects, and I'll go over this a bit in a second, but many of these are like ongoing initiatives. But this was the start of the Beehive Community Project, where you guys helped us raise money for multiple beehives that we've already dispersed around the community. So when George gets back home from safari, that's one of the first things we'll do, is we'll go around and now do like a check-in of these beehives, make sure they're all like properly placed and there's nothing inhibiting bees from getting inside, so that they can start to build colonies and the hives can be functioning. And this next project, it wasn't one that we brought to you guys or really talked about here on the channel, but I did want to mention it and also give a big thank you to this person who was so generous. This person was able to link up with us. He lives in the US. He really helped us make this happen. What had happened was there's a borehole in the community. These boreholes, they have water pumps inside, obviously, so that the water can come from the ground and be pumped up. And the water pump was broken, it wasn't working. And I think it had been that way for, if I'm correct, like a couple years. Like it's been a long time of that borehole not being usable. So people would have to go way too far to fetch water. And so when this problem was brought to us, things just came together, and together we were able to just quickly get the funds together, get a new pump, get it installed.
Kage. Ngoja tungoje walimu. Ngoja walimu wakuje. Maji.
Maajabu ya Musa.
Maji ya chumvi.
Yeah, that's what we've done so far in the first 6 months. 6-7 months. We're so grateful. If you guys want to like go and follow the projects that we're doing, you can do that on Facebook. We have like a dedicated page to Limiri Family Foundation. Like I mentioned, a few of these projects we plan to keep them continuous, and the ones that we plan to have continuing, just an ongoing thing, is distributing the dairy goats, the solar lights, and also the beehives. So the community beehives, obviously that's an ongoing thing. We hope to just have many hives distributed throughout our village area. We want them to be able to be successful hives that are harvested regularly, bringing in an income for the community. And with that comes an ongoing education when it comes to the beekeeping, being able to teach people around the community to harvest the hives and have it be like a self-functioning project. So we're still raising money for hives. And then also the dairy goat is such a great project because it uplifts people. It's not just a one-time giving, but it's an ongoing thing where those goats should multiply, and they will multiply, and there will be dairy milk from it, which will also generate income. So that one is a good one to keep ongoing. So we're gonna just be consistently raising funds for the beehives, the goats, and also we want to do more rounds of the solar lights, because as much as that's, you could say it's like a one-time giving, but it's like a gift that keeps on giving, because those solar lights are great quality. They're gonna last for years and years, and you know, that's just something that everyone should have, is light in their home. Now for an upcoming project that I'm really excited about, and George is really like the head of this project. So when George is home, I want him to sit down and go over things with you guys in even more detail. But I do want to mention it. So George has decided to initiate a football tournament for the youth of the area, because you know there's so many youth, and it's important to put some focus on them and uplifting them however we can. And George had the great idea of doing a football tournament, because there are lots of, and when I say football, for people that are in like US, that's soccer. So it's a soccer football tournament. There are lots of talented youth, and we want to help like foster their talents. And yeah, there's already a lot of excitement around the tournament, which is great. We want to help nurture their talents and just help them stay motivated towards positive, good things in life. And you know, sports is such a good way to do that, and it's a great focus. And yeah, so that's going to be our youth focus. The tournament's going to go, it starts like next week, and the finals will be December, I believe, like December 21st. And yeah, the teams will be competing. The finals, we'll see who the winning teams are, and we'll have the first place team will win 20,000 shillings, second place 15,000 shillings, third place 10,000, fourth place 5,000. And there's also girl teams involved as well. And there are 18 teams total. We've raised funds to be able to buy uniforms for 4 of the teams and also give them a ball, which has been just really exciting and like highly motivating for these kids. Like I said, there's 18 teams, so far 4 of them have uniforms and a ball. And we are looking for sponsors as well for like the prize money. So yeah, we're excited. Like I said, when George comes back, I'll have him just sit down and talk a little more about it. Hopefully we'll be able to go to many of the games and kind of maybe give you guys some updates that way as well. But yeah, there's a lot of buzz around it and people are excited. So with all that being said, that's our first 6-7 months of the foundation, and just seeing it all like listed out, like last night when I was going over everything and just kind of taking like a check-in, like an inventory of like what has happened so far, and you know what's happening now, what's going to happen. I'm just like really overwhelmed with, I guess, gratitude is the best way to say it. It's just amazing how much can be done when there's just a few people who care about something, and you guys really do care, and it means a lot. So yeah, we're excited to keep going and excited to see what the next 6 months brings, and excited to see what we are able to accomplish all together in the next 6 months. When it comes to donating, if you would like your donation to go to a specific cause, like say you really want to help raise money for some beehives, or maybe you really want to donate toward the soccer tournament and getting uniforms, just let me know when you send in your donation. There's usually a place you can note things, like, you know, when you're sending it in, you can just add a note or even just message or email, and just say, hey, I would love this donation to go toward the Beehive initiative, or whatever the case is. Whatever you feel like you are wanting to donate toward, like, we are more than happy to make sure your funds go toward that specific thing. So I'm doing a very, I'll say I'm doing a very like thorough job of writing down and tracking notes, and I'm doing my very, very best and just keeping everything organized, because we do not take for granted a single donation. We're putting them to the best use possible. And if you want to send a donation and you're not too particular about which cause it goes toward, that's okay as well. We'll make sure it just goes where it's needed the most. Yeah, thank you for watching. And you know, if you're someone that's been following the journey of this foundation so far, like, this video was meant for you guys, for those of you who have been involved with us. And like I said, I think I'll just do regular check-ins like this. Maybe every 6 months is a good amount of time, so we can just kind of go through together like what's been accomplished, and have like a log, have a trackable log of how things have unfolded, the causes that we've done. I just think it's important to let you guys know that, you know, to keep you guys up to date on everything, because you guys are just as much a part of this as we are. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to donate toward any of the ongoing causes that we have, I'll list the ways to do that in the description. There's M-Pesa. Like I said, we'll have pay bills soon for here in Kenya. There's PayPal, our website, and also Venmo. Yeah, we've learned a lot this first 6-7 months, and we're continuing to learn and grow and better ourselves in this process. So thank you for coming along with us and being a part of this, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll have another video for you guys very soon, and George will be home soon, and yeah, life is good. I hope all of you are doing so well, and yeah, see you soon.